Alright, hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another Thomas Videos. And as you know, in Super Smash Bros, there is 76 characters and 5 DLC characters. And DLC means that they're characters that people don't know what they are, and Nintendo is just going to release them randomly. And I'm picking what characters I would choose to be those 5 DLC characters. This is just my personal opinion, so I hope you enjoy. Alright, so number 5 is Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Sora is actually the main character of Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is a crossover of various Disney properties based in a fictional land. The reason why I want Sora is because I'm a big fan of Disney and anything to really do with Disney. It would be really cool to see Mickey Mouse or even Goofy come out for one of his attacks. He could also use the Keyblade like a sword. The Keyblade is the main part of the game and helps Sora and many others defeat the darkness, which the darkness is like the main part of the game. So yeah, that's why I would want Sora. Now let's move on to the next character. So the next character, number 4, is Banjo and Kazooie from the game Banjo and Kazooie. So Banjo-Kazooie is a game that originally released on the Nintendo 64. It follows the story of a bear, Banjo, and a bird, Kazooie, as they try to stop Gruntilda, who intends to switch her beauty with Banjo's sister, Tooty. Kind of weird name, I know. I feel like the playstyle would be very similar to Duck Hunt, but except they would be bringing like their cartoony kind of weapons out on the battlefield. And I don't know a lot about Banjo and Kazooie, so I personally would want to see them in Smash. And that's all for Banjo and Kazooie, so now let's move on to the next character. Number 3, Bandana Waddle Dee from Kirby. So this little guy comes straight from Kirby, probably the cutest game ever. And I actually own Kirby Star Allies, and it was just really fun to play. In Kirby Star Allies, Bandana Dee is a playable character. But in past games, he was King Dedede's the main bad guy. He was his right-hand man. He is a bad guy that tries to kill you with his spears. Now, his spears could add a really fun mechanic to the game. Imagine just spamming those spears at your opponent. Anyways, he would just be an all-around fun character to play with, and I would play him a lot, just because I love Kirby. Alright, and with that, let's jump right into the second spot on the list. So, the second spot would have to go to Sans from Undertale. So, here's some background on Sans is that he's just a lazy skeleton that pops up here and there. He usually has a weird scheme up the sleeve of his blue hoodie, offering to take you out to lunch. He is the final boss of Undertale and thinks the world of his butter, Papyrus. I'm not really sure what type of moves he would bring to the table, but I would guess something similar to that of Ness or Lucas. Because the final boss battle in Undertale is made up of lots of bones, he could throw a bone at you. You know, I don't really know. I'm just making stuff up at this point. Okay, now, the moment you've been waiting for. The first spot on the list. And it goes to Waluigi! Nope, I'm just joking. That was just a joke. And now it's time for the real number 1 spot. And that would have to go to, drumroll please, Steve from Minecraft. So, I'm sure you kids have all heard of Minecraft before. It is an open world where you can build anything your heart desires. Steve is the default skin you start out with. There is also a girl version of Steve named Alex that could be one of Steve's skins in Smash, maybe. And as far as attacks go, he could pull out his diamond sword and go choppy choppy, or he could even pull out his bow and arrow. I'm imagining something similar to Link, where he has a sword and a bow. His final smash could be Herobrine, which is like a villain of sorts that you can come across in the game, coming onto the stage and like doing an Ooga Booga attack or something like that. I don't really know what I'm talking about, but if they did put him in, I would be majorly excited, and I think that just about wraps up the list. So yeah, that's my list, but if you have anybody you would like to see, leave that down in the comments, and with that, see you next time on Thomas Videos.